Becca from Looking for Group. I'm here today with Luke Trotz, the Director of Esports at St. Francis University. How are you doing today?
Hey, Monica, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing really well, can't complain. It's always sunny in Philadelphia, as you know, in Pennsylvania.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, not here today, but it has been great weather so far this fall, so we can take a couple rainy days here and there.
All right, all right. Well, I'm sending some sunny vibes your way from the east side of the state.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the questions. I want to know a little bit more about that facility behind you, but we'll get to that. I want to know first and foremost about how the program got started at your institution.
Yeah, absolutely. So last year, we actually had the awesome opportunity to renovate our entire lower level of our student center. The focal point of that being our brand new eatery, the Frankie's Campus Club, where we have our own version of Chipotle, a Mongolian grill, all kinds of different eatery options. So our gamers never go hungry. That's a big point to make with that one. But with that renovation, we decided to look at other opportunities to engage students and really invest on the real estate that we had available. And with the emerging growth of esports, we decided that this was a space that we wanted to be in. We have a lot of traditional athletic programs that are always competing on the national level, and we wanted to invest in esports to create another opportunity for that.
Very cool. So when it came to developing the program, did you find that there was already an existing community of gamers on your college campus?
Yes, our gaming club was one of our most active student organizations on campus, and so we were able to build a very natural relationship with them and kind of partner in terms of our efforts in terms of gaming and organization, since they already had an infrastructure and a student group already set up for us. So we were able to just use them as our key players when launching the program.
Very cool. So most esports programs have a competitive and a casual side. Can you tell me a little bit first about the competitive side, what games they play and what leagues they're involved in, and then a little bit about the casual side and how you integrate both of those communities together?
Yeah, absolutely. So from the competitive piece, we are members of the National Association of Collegiate Esports, or NACE. As of now, we actually don't compete in any of their leagues, though. But we wanted to make sure we were members of their affiliation to make sure that we were legitimate within the collegiate esports space. Our primary conference for competition is the Eastern College Athletic Conference, and this is their third year offering esports competitions within their organization. In their conference, we have 8 different game titles that are competing. We have FIFA, Fortnite, Hearthstone, League of Legends, Overwatch, Madden, Rocket League, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Wow. And we several of our game titles do have 1 or 2 teams competing for them within the ECAC. And then when possible, we pick up other leagues or competitions through groups like Play Versus if our players are available.
Very cool. So when it comes to the casual and competitive sides, how many students do you have total within the program?
This year within the program, we have 50 students on the competitive piece. Casually, I'm not sure what the gaming club is at right now with their numbers, but we do host just a variety of casual competitions or events throughout the year. We have a standing Fortnite Friday event. We do Super Smash Brothers tournaments, and we always get a great turnout for that. And so we don't have a finite number for you, but our program is very focused on building up that community. We host watch parties here in the facility when we're able to social distance appropriately. Last year for the Overwatch Grand Finals, we had about 100 students in here hanging out, eating pizza, watching Overwatch, playing Overwatch, just really building that strong community of students from veteran gamers to brand new gamers. So that's what our program is about first and foremost.
Inclusivity, I like that. Very awesome. So when I just totally lost my train of thought, I had a really good question for you. It was not on the list of questions, which is why I got a little confused there. But let's skip to the next one. I'm sure it will come back to me. It had to do with your student body and, oh yeah, the tournament. There it is. See, if I just thought about it a little longer, I would have had it. So the in-house tournaments you're talking about for the casual side, do you offer any incentives or prizes?
Yeah, absolutely. We're notorious for gift cards. So
nice.
I know the big Pennsylvania battle with you over in Philly is what's better, Sheets or Wawa. So we definitely give out a lot of Sheets cards over here. But then we also have T-shirts. We have Esports Intramural Champ T-shirts that we give out. So we do incentivize our tournaments a good bit, and then also for students to help manage this facility and manage our competitive and casual opportunities, we actually have a lot of work study opportunities, so students can actually earn money by supporting our program.
That is awesome. Can you give me an example of 1 or 2 positions you might have?
Absolutely. So shoutcasting for our competitions is a work study position. So we actually will build them up and train them. If they're not familiar with shoutcasting or just somewhat new or more of a casual player to the game, we'll have them come in and actually shoutcast our practices so they can get used to hearing themselves over the stream and get used to sharing information about the game in that environment. And then we'll build them up to doing voiceover on our actual competition matches. And then if we feel some of our veteran shoutcasters are ready, we'll actually put them on Facecam. And so we kind of have a building up process for that. And then we also have a brand new website where we're able to share stories, matches, rosters, anything and everything about our program. And for student reporters to help us support the website, that's a work study position as well.
Very cool. It sounds like you have quite a few options there. It's from all different academic areas too.
Absolutely. We want to make sure that we're engaging all elements of campus, not just competition. And so we want to be fully integrated into our campus community.
Awesome. So we're going to switch gears a little bit here and we're going to get into that facility. I want to know what kind of computers you're running back there, what your peripherals are, how much space you have, and any consoles if you have any. Just tell me everything about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually partnered with a local organization, the Esports company, to help build out all of our PCs and the peripherals. And so those are all custom for our arena. And I would be happy to share the spec sheet with you. That is honestly the one area that I can't just rattle off those numbers when it comes to our build out. But I can say that we have 18 PCs and 2 Nintendo Switches in this space. We have 3 overhead viewing monitors, as you see behind me, so our students can do VOD reviews or even scout their opponents that are coming up the next week. LED lighting in the arena itself, and then 1 dedicated gig of Cat6 shielded Ethernet is our focal point for the arena. We wanted to make sure that our connectivity experience was just about flawless for our students whenever they're competing in this space. And this arena is open to students from noon to 11 p.m. every day, as long as our teams aren't practicing or competing. And so again, going back to being inclusive, we wanted students to feel comfortable to be in here. So we actually also created 18 accounts on every game for students to play games that they might not own already themselves.
Oh, wow. So you have already individually purchased licenses for the students, like for like Overwatch and stuff, if they don't have a tag or a game?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So it's just SFU Esports 1 through 18. And so students can grab our binder that has the usernames and passwords and boot up if they don't have an account on the game themselves.
That is very unique. That is something I haven't heard about yet. And that's funny because the next question is about something unique in your program, so you can't use that one. But if you could share something unique about St. Francis U's esports program, that'd be great.
Absolutely. Last year, we were very proud to announce that 23 of our 31 players actually received ECAC All-Conference academic honors. And so our academics in our program are first and foremost, academics are paramount. That is just another, esports is just another vehicle to help our students be successful here at SFU. Another thing that really sets our program apart from others is that we have a certified exercise physiologist and doctorate of physical therapy student as our team trainer. Our students are required to be in the gym as a team when they're not in the arena to help counteract the fact that they're in such a sedentary position for large amounts of time throughout the day. We also have a full nutrition plan that we provide for them as well. So we want to make sure that we're offering best practice solutions and opportunities for our students within our program.
That is excellent. And can you tell me a little bit more about the nutrition plan and the exercise plans? Are they individualized for the students, or are they just basic, like, here's what you need to know about living a healthy lifestyle?
Absolutely. So they're geared towards just maintaining an overall healthy lifestyle all around for students and making sure that they are living that balanced lifestyle. And actually, one thing I didn't mention is that students can actually only be in our arena for 4 hours a day. After that, our PCs will automatically log them off. So we want to make sure we have those systems in place so students didn't develop any potentially dangerous habits. But going back to the nutrition plan, yeah, our nutrition plan makes sure that their eye development, their mental cognition and brain processing are ready to roll through esports. A lot of schools refer to their players as neural athletes, and so we want to make sure that our processors are ready to roll to be able to digest what is happening in these games so rapidly. And then when it comes to the gym time itself, it is focused on overall health and wellness. But if students want to get more individualized, our team trainer is more than welcome to help them do that. And then another thing that really supports is just building that team chemistry outside of the arena within the gym.
Yeah, I think that's really important to have that like physical experience as well, because esports, despite it being online, can't only exist online. You know, that physical teamwork experience is very influential. Awesome. So the last question I have for you here today is about advice. So for the students watching this who might be narrowing down their college search, what's one thing you would like them to know about your program? It could be something that you're looking for in applicants, it could be very specific, or it could just be broader about the college search in general. But what advice would you leave them off with?
Absolutely. We receive a lot of feedback from high school students that they're somewhat doubting themselves and they don't think that they are familiar enough or skilled enough in the games to compete at the college level. And my message to them is always to reach out to the schools that you're interested in, see if they have a program, see where their program's at if they already have one, and what skill range are their programs looking for. Collegiate Esports is so new that colleges really aren't basing their skill caps off for high school students. They just want students to be engaged. And that's what our program is all about. Like I said, building that community and getting students engaged here on campus. And so my biggest advice to students interested in esports is to reach out and ask. You never know what other opportunities are going to be available. Like I said, we have ways to support our program and be involved with our program outside of competition. And so students, don't be hesitant to ask any questions when it comes to esports. This is such a new space that we can find opportunity, and also we'll learn with you as you're getting involved with our program.
Believe it or not, adults also don't really know what they're doing. So we're all trying our best here, guys, and that's all we ever ask of you as well. But with that all said and done, is there anything else that you would like to mention about SFU's program before we disconnect today?
Yeah, definitely. Like I kind of alluded to earlier, we just launched a brand new website. So if high school students want to learn more about us, they can just go to www.redflash.gg and they can get pretty much anything and everything about our program right there. And they can also sign up to be recruited by our program.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Luke. It was an awesome getting to learn more about your program and also to talk to somebody from Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Monica. Really appreciate the opportunity, and we're looking forward to seeing what the Looking for Group team comes up with.
Excellent. Well, take care, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.